Alrighty, so today is February 5th, and I'm starting this new series, kind of entitled it "Hey Mitchell." Um, it's a series that I'm creating to talk to myself. It's kind of my own personal ramblings and kind of a complement to my journaling. Um, and create a little YouTube channel. Maybe some people might find some benefits to some of my journey, lessons learned, and just have a conversation around that. Or maybe it might trigger some thoughts for some people to um, see what they can apply in their own lives. But mainly, this is for me. So sorry, guys. It's really mainly for me as a way to kind of process my own thoughts and record them. Maybe get a little bit better at doing some live stuff and being comfortable on screen. I mean, that's a side benefit to that. Um, and just being comfortable being myself on camera. Yeah, sure, why not? Anyways, today I just wanted to kind of talk about two things. So I just came from a trip from Tijuana. I went there for a week to explore the city. And initially, my intention was to explore the city as a potential place to buy a vacation home or have a place to kind of go to. I don't know, as a vacation, but I was thinking more like a live situation where I would maybe split my time, half time here in LA, half time in Tijuana, and also be able to afford a place. That was a big one. Being able to afford a place down in Tijuana. So the trip was very interesting, unexpected and interesting. Well, first of all, I really didn't like Tijuana. It really just did not work for me as a city. Um, Many reasons for that. I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to focus on negativity too much, but the vibe just didn't work for me. I really like Guadalajara, so I'm still open to exploring more of Mexico, definitely, but that city specifically not for me. And I found, and I kind of figured out, like, within, it was, I planned to be there for a whole week. Within the first couple of days, I kind of figured that out, but I wanted to just keep an open mind and keep on exploring and just kind of seeing more of the city, which I did. And it just confirmed my initial feeling. And one of the things that I really recognized is that, and I know this is not something I've thought about before, but this really cemented the idea that the grass always seems greener somewhere else, and that it made me appreciate what I have here in LA. Where I live currently in LA, specifically in Lakewood, California, my small apartment that I tend to downplay, but that is very cozy and warm and comfortable. And it's not yet the house that I dream, but it's still, I can't complain. I mean, it's really a nice little apartment. And so, in the complex that I live in, which is, so peaceful and quiet and warm, and so it really made me appreciate what I already have, and reminded me that, that finding happiness in today, in what I already have, being grateful for what I already have. So it was a really big reminder about that. Another thing that this trip also did for me is that it really just emphasized and spurred me to just take my business and my finances to the next level. Stop freaking complaining about how expensive LA is, and make my business so successful and make so much fucking money that buying a home in LA, $800,000, $1 million is like a drop in the bucket. And I know I have the capacity to do it. I have everything I need to do it, and I'm already on the path towards doing it. Just need to double down, triple down, and fucking make it happen. So this trip kind of spurred me and really just kind of like stirred that flame again in me to just take my shit to the next level. So still gonna have fun doing it. I'm also listening to a book that really also I'm re-listening to Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. Man, such a great book. Highly recommend it. Such a great book about finding that inner fire and doing the shit that's hard and doing it even though it's hard. And I recommend anybody that's looking for a book to help them find not just motivation, but find that fire that just helps them push through shit, push through adversity, push through obstacles, and overcome them. Check it out. Either read the book, the audiobook is also excellent, can't hurt me. So the combination of that book and that trip and realizing just really re-energized me and remotivated me, refocused me on doubling down on my business, make enough money to provide and afford a house here in LA. But also, one of the things that's important for me is also make money so I can give back and help others. And then have fun doing it. Challenge myself. Live my life to the fullest, right? Go to the max. Really see how far I can take something. So with that said, the second part of this video, I want to first talk a little bit about trip to Tijuana, what kind of came out of that. I also have some other lessons learned from my trip to Tijuana. For example, next time I'm exploring a city, I'm definitely not going to an Airbnb. I'm going to go to a hostel or hotel where I'm surrounded by people I can talk to, ask for suggestions, guidances, meet people, etc., etc. So like a place that's more social environment. I definitely loved having my car. That was a super, super great plus instead of always relying on Uber. So I will definitely make it a point to try to rent a car when I go travel to a city so I can be more flexible and independent and just go wherever I want to go. So I love that. And then making sure that I have a good place to work. That was the third big thing I would say is figuring out a place like a co-working space, ideally, where I can go work half days while I'm exploring a new city. So anyways, that's enough about my trip to Tijuana. Here's something I've been working on today. I'm gonna see if you can see it. Can you see it? Fuck, I don't know. Anyways, basically this is from David Goggins. I did this before, but this time I took it to the next level. It's basically my accountability mirror. It's a concept that he came up with, where basically I've taken my morning mirror, the mirror in my bathroom. This is where I brush my teeth every day, everything. And I've written down the things that are important for me to focus on this year. And so I took the time this morning, wrote down my intentions for this year. Love, joy, courage, exploring and having fun. That's a big theme for me this year. And then my intention, let me close this door, make it easier to see. All right. My intention is to grow a $1 million per month business at 10% net profit. So that is my intention. That is what I'm working towards. My 2023 goals, bulletproof feet, keep on healing those feet and strengthening those feet. All right, I'm doing great progress. It's getting there little by little. Grow my business to $520,000 per month at 10% net profit. So that's about halfway to the $1 million per month business goal. Intention, I mean. So my goal this year is to get to 520K. And then to save in my business, my profit in cash, 200K in profits in cash. That we will then distribute, right? I have this plan for distribution where we split this profit 5 ways and reinvest part in the business, give some of it, use some of it for fun money, and then also long-term investments. Part of this will also be going towards a down payment towards buying my home eventually. Being great, this is not really a priority list. I was thinking about this, but it's more, these are the areas that I really want to excel at. That's what it was. It's like more of my excellence list. I want to excel. I want to be an awesome father. I want to be a great father to my kids. I want to be an amazing leader, a business leader that is not just a great leader, but also, it's a great leader because in all areas, finances, business strategy, people, just kind of being amazing at growing companies that are fun to work in, profitable, and that give back. And then I want to be a great dancer. That's my passion. I really want to master salsa dancing and be fucking amazing salsa dancer. Yeah, I don't know. That's just something I love. All right, and then my 90-day challenge. This is something that, again, is from David Goggins. It's like, what's something that's hard for you to do and do it every day, right? And so one of my challenges, one of my weaknesses is that in some areas in my life, I tend to not be very consistent, especially when it comes to morning routines. I'm not very consistent. And so I'm giving myself a 90-day challenge for 90 days straight and have a 90-day streak of daily intentions and affirmation. And all that means is I'm going to come to this mirror and I'm going to, visualize my intentions, visualize my goals, visualize what I want to be excellent at, and then read my affirmations that I posted here. That's it. Simple. Should take me 5 minutes. 10 minutes maximum. I also have my goal tracker. It's not updated yet for January. I should have those numbers next week to kind of keep track of these goals. All right. And then salsa daily, every day. I want to practice salsa. And it doesn't mean that if I'm too sore, if my feet are still recovering from workout, then I can just mentally rehearse stuff, right? Go through my notes, create combos, watch videos, basically work on my salsa, whether it's actually physically practicing or mentally rehearsing stuff and memorizing things. So this is what I've been working on today. And this is my daily rambling, first of this channel. So that's all for today, folks. I'll see myself. It's not folks, it's for me. I'll see myself again next week or maybe sooner. We'll see. To be determined. All right. Ciao.